Welcome back to Study Sprint. In today's video, we are going to be looking at how to calculate the number of neutrons, protons, and electrons. So this is the periodic table. It consists of different types of elements. Each element has two numbers. The top or the larger number represents the mass number, which is equal to the sum of the number of protons and the number of neutrons. The bottom number or the small number represents the atomic number, which is equal to the number of protons. And the number of protons are equal to the number of electrons. Now let's take a look at a few questions. Question 1 is determine how many protons, neutrons, and electrons are there in the following atom. We have Pb, which is a symbol of lead. The mass number, which is the top number, is 207, and the atomic number, which is the bottom number or the smaller number, is 82. We know that the atomic number is equal to 82, so that means the number of protons are equal to 82, because the atomic number is equal to the number of protons. Now, if the number of protons is equal to 82, then the number of electrons are also equal to 82 because the number of protons are equal to the number of electrons. Now we have to find the number of neutrons. To find the number of neutrons, we subtract the atomic number from the mass number. That would be 207 minus 82, which equals to 125. So our number of protons are 82, number of electrons are 82, and number of neutrons are 125. Let's move on to our next question, which is determine how many protons, neutrons, and electrons are there in the following atom. This time we have the element argon. Ar is the symbol for argon, and 40 is its mass number, and 18 is the atomic number. So the atomic number is equal to 18, which means that the number of protons is equal to 18. Number of protons is equal to number of electrons. So that means that the number of electrons are also equal to 18. For neutrons, we subtract the atomic number from the mass number. So that would be 40 minus 18, which is equal to 22. So our number of protons are 18, number of electrons are also 18, and number of neutrons are 22. Our next question is determine how many protons, neutrons, and electrons are there in the following atom. This time we have the element lithium. Li is the symbol for lithium, and 7 is its mass number, and 3 the atomic number. So our atomic number is equal to 3, which means that we have 3 protons. The number of protons equal to number of electrons. So that means that we have 3 electrons. For the number of neutrons, we subtract the atomic number from the mass number. So that would be 7 minus 3, which is equal to 4. So 3 is our number of protons and electrons, and 4 is the number of neutrons. Now let's look at our next question, which is determine how many protons, neutrons, and electrons there are in the following ion. F negative. F is the symbol for fluorine. The bigger number is 19, which represents the mass number, and the smaller number is 9, which represents the atomic number. Now you can see that there is a negative sign after the element symbol F. This negative sign shows us that the element has gained 1 electron. Now if a neutral element with the same number of protons and electrons will gain another electron, that element will become a negative ion because it has become a negatively charged particle. So we know that the atomic number shows the number of protons, which is 9. So the number of protons is equal to 9. Now the number of neutrons is equal to the atomic number subtracted from the mass number. So that would be 19 minus 9, which is equal to 10. Now let's move on to the number of electrons. We know that generally in atoms, if we have to find the number of electrons, The number of electrons are the same as number of protons, which means the atomic number. However, this is an ion, and this is a negative ion, which means that it has gained 1 electron. So to find the number of electrons, we would do 9 plus 1, which is 10. Because 9 is the original number of electrons, and then it has also gained 1 extra electron. So 9 plus 1 is equal to 10. So 9 is our number of protons, 10 is our number of neutrons, and 10 is the number of electrons. Let's take a look at another example for iron. Determine how many protons, neutrons, and electrons are there in the following ion. Al positive 3. So Al is the symbol for aluminium. Now this positive 3 shows us that this element has lost 3 electrons. So when a neutral atom will lose electrons, it will become a positive ion. So the atomic number is 13, which means that the number of protons will also be 13. Now let's move on to the number of neutrons. We know that mass number subtracted from the atomic number gives us the number of neutrons. So 27 minus 13 is equal to 14. For electrons, again, we know that the original number of electrons that the element has is 13 because the atomic number is 13. However, the positive 3 shows us that the element has lost 3 electrons. So we're going to subtract 3 from the original number of electrons, which is 13, and that would equal to 10. So the number of protons is 13, number of neutrons is 14, and number of electrons is 10. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with others. For more science and maths videos, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click the notification bell.